Hi, I'm Jim Doyle and I'm speaking today on Cost Plus Contracts 101. Cost Plus contracts are a flexible and important tool in the construction industry for starting projects early, maintaining a constant quality and providing a reasonable risk balance between the contractor and the principal. Of course, if Cost Plus contracts are done poorly documented and poorly administrated, they can often end up in acrimonious disputes that are expensive, protracted, distracting both principal and contractor from future projects. It's important to agree at the start of a Cost Plus contract exactly what is covered by the contractor's margin and what is not. A careful division of these costs assists the parties progressively monitor costs as the project proceeds. It's important to include all project-related costs as costs of the project, but to include all head office and company-based costs as costs that are covered by a margin. The margin can be divided into profit and overheads, or alternatively simply treated as one margin to cover both those aspects. The definition of whether a project director is to be charged to the job or whether only on-site staff are to be charged the job is an important decision to be made early in the process. The design status of the project is important in identifying when the budget is a fixed, tight budget or whether or not the budget is to expand as the design proceeds. Often principals need the flexibility to optimise the design for a period that extends beyond when they would like to start excavation. A Cost Plus contract gives the principal the option of starting excavation well before his final design of finishes and fit out are completed. Contractors should realise the special requirements that a Cost Plus contract has for accounting and cost management, as opposed to systems which have been designed only for lump sum contracts. The reporting of budgetary limits and the reporting of commitments to suppliers and subcontractors must be especially accurate and up to date in a Cost Plus contract to maintain the degree of trust that's necessary for any contractual success. Of course, if Cost Plus contracts are poorly documented or commenced before the parties have agreed on shared expectations, then the cost overruns can sometimes be large and unmanaged. It is important as the design proceeds that the principal's design choices are quickly costed in order that a backlog does not build up to unbearable cost blowouts. All in all, Cost Plus contracts provide a useful tool for the industry to use to develop projects quicker, faster and more accurately targeted for quality and durability. The Cost Plus nature of a contract allows the latest technology to be incorporated rather than the technology that was available at the start of the project. It removes the otherwise difficult process of valuing variations where the contractor wishes to protect and increase his profit margin and the principal is concerned that he is not receiving value for money. Cost Plus contracts are, in summary, a valuable tool for both principal and contractor if they are documented properly, managed tightly and delivered to meet the expectations of both parties. Alternatively, poorly managed, poorly directed and poorly documented Cost Plus contracts often end up in acrimonious and protracted disputes. I recommend Cost Plus contracts to you as an option for your contract where you're able to provide the necessary experience and skills to deliver a successful result.